This is not yet available for the public. You are about to see an AI website visual builder from the same guys that brought you Elementor. You know, world's biggest WordPress visual builder? I just put in an enormous prompt about what I'm going to create, what kind of website I want. I add in some mockups from some products and I press over here on create. As you can already see in the layout, this is not something like Gemini where you only see code. This doesn't feel like Lovable. This is way better. This AI model is based on Claude, but it has been changed ridiculously. What it's going to put out is going to create React files. Normal websites right now, for example, within WordPress uses PHP and HTML, the traditional server-side approach. The server does the heavy lifting, and every time you click a link, the server processes the PHP code, fetches data from a database and sends a fully formed HTML page back to your browser. Now, Sticklight will create every single thing in the language React. Now, React is a JavaScript library used to build user interfaces. Instead of the server sending a full page, it sends only a shell and a large JavaScript file. Your browser then executes that script to build this site right in front of you. This way it really feels like a mobile app. It's fast, fluid and highly interactive. It's also component based. You build small pieces, button, nav bars and reuse them everywhere, making the code very clean and maintainable. The downside is the complexity. It requires a build step using tools like Vite, Webpack or in this case Sticklight. And the learning curve is significantly steeper than PHP. The first time a user visits, they have to download a large JavaScript bundle, which can be slow on poor connections, but you can do something to cache that, of course, using CDNs. Also, I'm wondering how this will tackle the SEO challenges. And then our website is completed. Look at this. I can toggle the chat panel over here and I can show you my website, what it just created. This all works, it's clickable, it's interactive. I don't know about the... I don't know how much those cost, but that's just beautiful. Look at this. All kind of information on here. And this is not the only page it created. Look at this. I can go to the armory and this is like a full filter of... Look at it, it just works out of the box. I am blown away. Newest first, credits, low, high. Of course, there's some polishing to be done, but this is like a working web shop. You can go to the core. This is so beautiful. You know what it will cost for me to make this website, to build this website by an agency. This is the actual contact page. You can just put in all your information here, send your message, initiate. Is this awesome or what? Now, let me show you the full power of how this works. Because now in Gemini or Lovable, if I want to change something, it's a bit rough. But let me show you how this works. I can just attach a file. For example, I want this image to go instead of all these floating balls. I'm just going to give him a prompt, use this image to replace the hero section background on the homepage. Just like this, and I press send it. And there we go. Now my background of my header has been changed to this image. But it also generated shoe pages. Look at this. I can go over here and this is an actual product page with different kind of color variations. It looks like a 3D model and there is where React is really going strong. But what it also created is a fully functional cart. So I can scroll down, teleport it to the cart. There we go. And now it's inside of my cart and I can close this. The cart is working. Look at this. Now, what's also really cool is if you go over here, you click on this code button, and now we can actually change the code of our generated website. If you click over here on the select element, I can select, for example, Defy Physics. I will go exactly to this specific code inside of the website. Here we go, Defy. And I can just change this to whatever I want. And when I press then over here, save, look at this. I like this. This is awesome, really awesome. And of course, you can switch it from here to tablet view or mobile view. And now we can see how your website looks in different kind of screen sizes. Of course. All right, what else do we have? Over here, we can go to the dashboard. And in the dashboard, we can see one product that we have right now, the Arrow X Digital Hanger. If you go to data, there are no tables yet, but we can create a database so we can actually buy stuff. And you can also click on this button and then you will go to the full screen website. Now this is already really amazing what you can create with Sticklight, but there's more coming up. So this is a completely different website, but in this website builder, it's already a next step beta feature. If you click on tools over there, down there, you can also see widgets. So you can just drag and drop hero sections, call to action banners, dividers, button, icon boxes. All those things that you gotten to know from Elementor. You can just put it inside of the AI builder and it just creates it and just adds it in from your website. So you can also talk to Sticklight, but you can also just drag and drop it inside of your website. This is mind-blowing and the first visual AI builder that I've seen that can do this. But there are also packages. If you click on this one, you can add in GSAP, for example, but also cookie consent banners. You can just let it build inside of your website straight from here. This is really awesome. And not only that, you can also go to integrations and from here you can just with one click connect Google Analytics, Facebook Pixels, WhatsApp chat buttons, Google Tag Manager, Google Maps, Calendly, reCAPTCHA. It's all inside of this thing. I'm really blown away by this piece of software. I can't wait to launch it. If you want to join the waiting list to first know about when it will be launched, go to matttutorials.com/Sticklight. This link is in the description of this video and of course in the comments. And then from here, add in your email address, select your role and make sure you select the right country and you can press join waitlist. This is what Sticklight can do in just 30 minutes. That's insane. Let me know in the comments what you think about this AI visual website builder. It looks amazingly promising and very, very good.